Well, what a great question. Bonjour dickheads, welcome to another episode of the vlog. Today I'm on the train on the way to Switzerland because my show is in Morges for the festival Morges-Sous-Rires. So today's a great day to talk about the question that you asked me yesterday. But before that, let's just go to the theatre and I'll answer the question there. It will be easier. So, as it turns out, I'm not actually playing in a theatre. I'm playing in this thing over here. In a tent, like a proper fucking clown. Welcome to Morges-Sous-Rires. Morge under laughs. I don't I don't get the name, but it's a big comedy festival. There's a bunch of different venues. This is one of them. I'm excited. I've been in quickly to see what the room is like. It looks like a pretty cool room. So let's go in and see what the room's like. So, as you can tell, there's a show that's currently going through the Soundcheck and things like that. So the time is 20 to 6, so 5:40 p.m. I'm coming back. My show's at 9:30 tonight, and they're practicing their show that starts at 7 p.m. So I'm going to come in between the two shows at like 8:30 p.m. To do my soundcheck and stuff with Mr. Gabin, who you've seen before in the vlog, to do the soundcheck. So it's cool. It's a what an interesting venue. I've never played in a tent before, but it looks cool. The inside looks cool. Its seating's like 350 people, so it's going to be fun. The only thing I can see being a problem again is the heat, because as you saw from a vlog a couple of weeks ago, I sweat a fuck ton. So yeah, it's all good. It's an alright view, isn't it? I'm back at the hotel now because I couldn't do anything more at the venue because there was just lots of going on. The public were starting to come in. It's a really cool place, the festival. Just tents everywhere. There's a big theatre. There's little shops all over the place where people are like selling their artisanal like candles and stuff like that. Very cute, very pretty. So I came back to the hotel, got changed, and before I go back, I thought I'd answer the question that you asked, what's going on with my stand-up show. March 31st was the last day that I did Franglais in Paris this year, and we filmed the show, and the idea is that we wanted to try and sell it to a TV company or somebody that wants to buy the show. So for now, the update on that is that no one has bought it yet because we haven't yet finished editing it. Basically, the companies need about a 5-minute version of the show edited, sort of the first 5 minutes, just to see the quality of the show, to see how much they would buy it for, essentially. But because we've been really busy with the documentary series, we haven't had a lot of time to do it. So we've got the 5 minutes, we've edited the first 5 minutes of the show, and we're still waiting for them to go through 3 different stages before we show it to the TV companies that were happy. The first stage is graphics. So essentially we're getting a graphic artist to do the titles or the opening title of the show. When Felix, my director and the editor of the StandUp Special, he just put in some random graphics. Here's what they look like to start with, and we're getting a graphic artist to change it to make it a little bit more fun, a little bit more neon. I've actually just got the version today from Felix. Here's what it looks like now. So that was the first step, was getting the graphic artist, the graphic design is the word I'm looking for, Paul. Jesus Christ. Sorted out. Once we got the graphic design, we also need to get the colour correction done. The image of the show that we've got now is just basic with no colour correction, similar to the vlogs where it's just filmed and that's the footage that comes out of the camera then needs to be colour corrected because it looks a bit bland otherwise. A bit like this vlog. I mean, the vlog is bland in colour, it's bland in content as well. So it just needs to be colour corrected. We're still waiting for the colour correction to happen. The third process that goes through is mixing, the sound mixing. Now, when I'm on stage, I've obviously got my microphone, but I also had a hidden microphone inside my polo, just underneath here, because there's parts where I'm talking without the microphone just at the very beginning, and so the sound engineer He wanted to make sure that we had the sound from the microphone, the sound from here, and also we had a couple of microphones in the audience, because you need to hear the audience laughing when you're recording stand-up, because it's pretty shit if you just listen to somebody telling jokes being like, yeah, so a Scottishman, an Irishman and a Frenchman walk into a bar and there's no sound from the audience. And I see that a lot in actual French TV productions of stand-up. You don't hear the audience enough. That's what stand-up is all about. It's all about making a live audience laugh, so you need to hear the fucking audience laughing, otherwise there's no point in doing it. So we had the sound done, and basically the sound engineer takes the input from the microphone here, the input from the hand mic, the input from the audience mic, mixes that all together to make sure the levels are all okay. And see how to make that as good as possible. And so that's been done. So we're waiting, we've got the graphics done, the sound is done, we're waiting for the colour correction, and once the colour correction is done, then we can give it to the TV channels here in France to see if anyone wants to buy it. However, I don't necessarily want it on French TV, because the problem with French TV is that it will be locked in to that channel, and if you don't live in France and you don't have access to that channel, then you can't watch it, which is the problem I find with most creative stuff nowadays, whether it's TV shows, stand-up specials, films. You need to have like 15 different subscription services. So if you've got Netflix, great, you can watch Netflix original series. But if you don't have Netflix, then you're fucked. The same with Amazon Prime, same with Canal Plus, same with HBO in the US, Sky TV in the UK. So I almost want to put it on YouTube, open for everyone. What I just need to figure out is a way of getting paid for that, basically. I mean, it's 5 years of my life, this stand-up show, and we paid 30,000 euros to actually film it with the 15 people that were there helping to film it. So we need to make that money back. So YouTube is not a way of making money directly. There might be some other tricks and things like that. So we're working on a strategy, but the show will be available at some stage early next year, in January. The idea is that I'm finishing my last 3 shows at the Casino de Paris, as I said in yesterday's vlog, and what I would like to do at the end of Casino de Paris is to be like, hey, thanks for coming to the show. It's available tomorrow online, or on Canal Plus, or on wherever the show's going to be available. So that the timing works out. So beginning of January, you can expect to see the video of the show and maybe some teasers before and stuff like that. So hope that answers your question, and keep asking the questions, because I love it when you ask me questions about comedy, about doing stand-up, about this whole process, because it gives me something to talk about every day on the vlog. So ask me some more questions that you have, and in the meantime we're going to go and do my show tonight. So let's go back to the theatre. So the time is currently 10 to 9 p.m. and the previous show has just finished. So now I'm going to go in and do the sound check and do all the technical stuff before they let people in. I've probably got about half an hour to do the sound check and stuff like that. Yeah, so let's go in through the door here. Oh, it's Mr. Gabin. Hello. Hey. So Gabin's doing the sound. So I think these are my lights, the red and the blue, although it kind of looks purple on your screen, but it's definitely blue. So yeah, I think they're setting up the technicians, all the wonderful technicians that work behind the scenes that you never see as the audience. They're all working here to change the stage, over here to clean up all the shit from the previous show. This is all stuff that you don't see, so it's cool to show this. The sound booth is up there where Mr. Gabin, who's over here, is going to be doing the sound. There's a keyboard on stage. That is not my keyboard. I do not play music. So yeah, alright, I'll set the camera down, we'll do some sound check, and I'll talk to you in a bit. So we've got the correct bar stool without any foam on top, which is a bonus, really, because every time there's fucking foam on the top, and this time we don't have foam on the top. Check it. No fucking foam! Yes! One, two, whoa, hello, 10, oh, hello. Good evening. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the circus. There will be an elephant coming out of that room. A tiger coming up there. Hello, 1 2 1 2 testing. 3 4 1 2. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Ouais, ouais, c'est ça, c'est ça, c'est ça, c'est ça. Très bien, marrant, marrant.
blague, blague, blague sur les Français, ils sont cons. Ouais, c'est très bien. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
We're late, 10 minutes late. I live in Paris, the French are always fucking late. So we had to start. It's 5 minutes early for the show, shut up.
So it's the end of the show here in Morges-Sous-Rires, Morges under laughs, and the crowd were incredible. Here they are, here's the crowd, Morges-Sous-Rires. Oh, there they go, there they go, there they go, there they go. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for coming. Je serai dehors si vous voulez prendre des photos dans 10 minutes. Thank you very much. Good night. Have a great evening. So that's it. So that's it. Show in Morges is done. It was an amazing crowd. They were really up for it. I'm sweating a lot, but the crowd were amazing. It was a very fun show. Thank you to everyone that came out to Morges. If you were, leave me a comment below. Love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow for another episode of the vlog. All right, bisous, bye.